Can you see me? Can you see me? Hey y'all, I think I'm really liking this video thing, huh? Alright, so you've just seen in the last video how we deal with our regular preterite, right? Well, in English, for example, we have certain words that have to go through certain spelling changes. Why? Sometimes it's just a matter of linguistic history, how words have developed. In Spanish, we also have some words, verbs in this case, that have to go through some spelling changes. They're very simple spelling changes, but nonetheless, you still have to be conscious of these so you can write the words correctly. Alright? So here is something I want you to take a look at. Okay, we're still dealing with the pretérito, the preterite. In English, that's how we call it, or past tense. So, we're going to learn some spelling rules for verbs that end in a CAR, GAR, and ZAR. Again, verbs in Spanish that end in a CAR, a GAR, and a ZAR. Now, I could go through this big explanation of how we use this and that and everything with these forms. I'm just going to get it cut and dry to you so you don't have to watch 100 hours of videos, okay? The verbs that I'm getting ready to show you, or rather verbs ending in GAR, ZAR, and CAR, the only irregular form of these verbs will simply be the yo form. The yo form. Okay? Let me go through one and I'll give you a little bit of detail because I know you're just begging for it. But let's take a look here at the verb buscar. Do you remember what that means? Buscar? It means to look for. Okay? To look for. Now, I just want you to forget the yo form for a second. Okay? If I tell you that this verb is completely regular in all of its forms except yo, you should be able to do this. We just learned the endings for AR verbs in the pretérito, right? So you should be able to write the correct forms of this verb. So let's start out with tu, okay? So tu bus, what? Bus, you got B-U-S-C after you get rid of the A-R. So what is the AR verb ending? Aste, right? So tu buscaste, you knew that. Él buscó, okay? Remember O with the accent. And then nosotros buscamos, okay? Still just applying those same rules for AR verbs. And then ellos, remember? What? Buscaron. Ellos buscaron. Alright? So we've got aste, o, amos, aron. Right? So what was the ending for an AR verb in the yo form? You remember? Was it an I with an accent? No, it was. What was it? It was an E with an accent, right? So take a look here. If I write this like this, B-U-S-C-E, okay? That's what you think it would be, right? But listen to these other forms. Buscaron, buscamos, buscó, buscaste. So Spanish tends to follow similar patterns in the pronunciation of the verb forms, right? But right here you've got a C-E. And C-E would never make a k sound. That would be pronounced buce. And Spanish does not allow that. We want a k sound, just like the other forms. So in order to do that, we have to insert a letter or so in order to give us that k sound. And the only way we can do that is with a Q-U right there. And you're still maintaining that E. So busqué, busqué. Yo busqué un libro el otro día en Barnes & Noble. I looked for a book the other day at Barnes & Noble. So again, you can see que, maintaining that k sound. Alright, we're going to apply that same principle over here to a verb that ends in GAR. Okay, let's take pagar, to pay, for example. Alright, Well, pagar ends in AR, GAR rather. So let's go through these forms real quickly here. Tú, you paid for. Tú pagaste. He paid for. Él pagó. We paid for. Nosotros pagamos. And they paid for. Ellos pagaron. You got it. Pagaron. All right. Are you noticing a pattern? Pagaron. Pagamos. Pagó. Pagaste. So if we know that an AR verb in the yo form ends in an E, all right, and we've got that g sound all the way through there, we're wanting to have a form that's got the g sound. But if I write the word page, that's not going to give me the g sound. That would be paje, and that doesn't even exist. So in order to get that g sound, we're going to do something that we did similar to the CAR verbs. What do we insert in there? A Q and then a U. So all you're going to do is insert a U to get that G sound. Pagué. Yo pagué la comida el otro día. I paid for the food yesterday. ¿Tú pagaste la cuenta? Did you pay the bill? So that's how we would use that. Okay, again, maintaining that g sound. And then finally, let's take a look at a verb that ends in a ZAR, and we'll use empezar, okay, to start. All right, so again, everything is easy breezy like any other AR verb. Okay, so let's go. You started a class the other day. Tú empezaste, no problem. Él empezó. Nosotros empezamos with that ZAMOS, yeah? All right, and then ellos what? Empezaron. Empezaron. All right? So we've got saste, so, samos, saron. So we're wanting the S sound right up there. So we know that we need an E because that's what the yo form of an AR verb takes, right? Well, you would think that you could spell it like this. Empecé, Z-E. Well, it's just a Spanish rule, but Z-E and Z-I are normally not allowed in Spanish. The way we take care of that is just change that Z to a C. Okay? Just the spelling rule. So change that Z to a C. It's kind of like in English. You can't spell telephone with F-O-N-E. It has to be P-H-O-N-E. Why does a P-H and an F sound the same? Your guess is as good as mine. But in Spanish, again, the writing system does not normally allow a Z-E or a Z-I. So for that reason, we're changing that to a C-E. So if you've noticed, guys, everything up here has only been changed just in the yo form. Everything else is normal, just like any other verb. And again, you've noticed that it's just for CAR, GAR, and ZAR verbs that you'll have to have those spelling changes in the yo form. All right? Not too hard, but something you have to practice so you don't forget it. All right? So, hasta la vista. Bye.